Hey guys, this is my honest review for Atomic Blonde. Okay, I had very little time between work and getting to the screening of this movie, so I wolfed down a sandwich and some sweet tea, and then I got stuck in traffic on my way to the movie theater. So I would say my mood was anxious. My expectations for the movie were very high. It's set in 1980 Berlin, so as a child of the 80s, I was immediately obsessed with both the soundtrack and the wardrobe. In fact, I would want to wear every single thing in Charlize Theron's closet, from her thigh-high boots to her heels to her gowns, her dresses, her off-the-shoulder sweatshirts, even nice warm coats. It was a remarkable amount of clothing when you consider that she shows up to the airport in Berlin with just one suitcase. But speaking of Charlize, I don't know if any actor has ever starred so hard in a movie before. It is impossible to take your eyes off of her. She is just dazzling and so kick-ass. In fact, she kicks so much ass in this movie that at one point I found myself cheering out loud by myself, to myself, in the movie theater. But it's a scene where she's fighting like 6 different guys at one time, and she beats them all up, and she does most of her own stunts, and she doesn't get any smudges on her white coat. It is so impressive. Also, yes, you may have heard that there is a love scene between Charlize and another woman, and no, despite what you may have heard, it's not that big of a deal. Also, it's 2017, so I think it's time for us to just move on and stop creating controversies about stuff like that. Okay, the real thing to talk about with this movie is the spectacular action. It is pretty mind-blowing, and a lot of that is because the director of this film has a really deep background as a stunt double and a stunt coordinator himself, so they come at the action in this movie in really unique, amazing ways. And in one scene, it is a single-shot scene that feels like it lasts forever, and Charlize is clearly doing her own stunt work in that scene. It is incredible. So safe to say that I was completely crushing on Atomic Blonde for, I would say, about the first 2/3 of the film. And then the last 20 to 30 minutes happened, and it lost me. I feel like it has kind of a weak plot, and that's where it really sort of breaks down, and the shine wore off. And by the time I left the movie theater, I don't know, I felt a little bit confounded. So would I recommend Atomic Blonde? Yes, for sure. It's still a really fun movie to see, but I would recommend going in with smaller or lower expectations than I had, and maybe less anxiety. Give yourself a little bit more time to get to the movie theater. So my review for Atomic Blonde is yay for the first 2/3, and for the end, I hope you like it.